Welcome back to your safe place. We are so grateful for the love and support we've received on our journey to make mental health and psychology more accessible to everyone. We believe everyone should have access to the resources and knowledge to understand and take care of their mental health. We are committed to making our mission a reality. Thank you for standing beside us. Depression is a silent battle that many of us face but often struggle to overcome. It can be a lonely and isolating experience, but the good news is that you're not alone. In this video, we have a special guest who has battled depression and has come out on the other side with practical solutions and a daily routine to help fight it off. Join us as we tell the story of one of my friends, Sarah, who shared her personal journey and the tactics she used to overcome depression. You'll learn about the importance of self-care, mindfulness, and finding joy in the simple things in life. Whether you're currently struggling with depression or know someone who is, this video is for you. So grab a cup of tea and let's get started on this journey towards finding peace and happiness. So, here is Sarah's story. This is what she shared with us. Let's take a look at the history of depression in my family and myself. As with physical health, it's important to maintain mental health through exercise, healthy eating habits, and regular checkups with a doctor. Just as you'd go to the doctor when you have a physical injury or illness, it's important to get the right support when you're feeling down or struggling with mental health. Taking care of ourselves is key to staying healthy and happy. Taking care of our mental health is essential, especially during times of stress and uncertainty. When I was in grad school, during my pregnancy and postpartum, and during the pandemic, I've had to be especially mindful of my mental well-being. To stay healthy, I practice daily activities that are beneficial to my mental health, such as exercising, eating well, and spending time with friends and family. Having a regular routine and scheduling time to relax is also important in maintaining my mental health. I'm also very aware of when I need to take a break or seek additional support. Taking care of my mental health is a priority for me, and I know that it is for many others as well. Mental health is so important, but it can be hard to maintain when you're feeling overwhelmed. It can be easy to feel like you are stuck in a dark pit with no way out. But it's important to remember that even the smallest steps forward can help you get out of that place. So don't be too hard on yourself. Take one step at a time and don't forget to reach out for help if you need it. Every morning I take a moment to be still and express gratitude for the day ahead. I take a deep breath, close my eyes, and connect with the world. This practice helps me feel purposeful and loved as I start a new day. It's my reminder that I have the opportunity to do good in the world, so I make sure to embrace it. Instead of reaching for my phone, I take a few deep breaths and close my eyes. This is my time to regroup, reflect, and set my intentions for the day. I'm grateful for this time to be mindful of my emotions and to focus on the positive. It's my way of controlling what I take in, rather than letting social media dictate my day. I start my day with a plan. Reading to get my brain going, and writing down my goals and priorities for the day. That way I can stay focused and productive. With all the news out there right now, it can be easy to get bogged down in fear and worry. So I make sure to limit my news intake by picking a specific time during the day and sticking to it. That way I can stay informed, but also have some peace of mind and time to process the news. As a parent of 3 young kids, I understand how important it is to make the most of every moment. That's why I've developed a routine that helps me start off each day with intention. I don't set an alarm, but I usually wake up between 5 and 5:30 a.m. To ensure I'm well rested, I make sure to be in bed between 9 and 10 p.m. That allows me to listen to my body and go to sleep and wake up at times that work best for me. It's a routine that helps me stay energized and focused throughout the day. I'm a firm believer that sleep is one of the most important components of managing depression. Growing up, I was always the friend who wanted to go to bed first, even if it was 9 o'clock. My old friends gave me the nickname 905 as a result. Even though everyone has different sleep needs, I think the correlation between sleep and mental health is undeniable. When I'm feeling down, I make sure to get a good night's sleep to give my brain a chance to heal. It's something I value deeply, and I hope everyone else can do the same. After my morning routine, I make sure to get showered and dressed. Even when I'm feeling down, I know that taking the time to get ready helps me stay energized and motivated. I don't want to be stuck at home in yesterday's clothes and makeup, so I make sure to get dressed every day. It won't always be easy, but it's worth it in the end. Maintaining good nutrition is a priority for me. I make sure to take my multivitamins and omega-3 supplements every day. I also focus on eating plenty of plant-based foods while limiting my intake of sugary and processed items. It's a goal I strive to stick to, but it's not something I'm going to harp on right now. Another thing, exercise is an essential part of maintaining my mental health. Every time I get out and move my body, I can feel the stress and worry slowly ebbing away. I'm left with a sense of clarity and calm that I can't get from anything else. Exercise isn't just good for physical health, it's a powerful tool for improving mental health too. So I'm going to keep hitting the gym and getting outside to move my body because I know it's the best thing I can do for my mental well-being. I've found that outdoor exercise helps me to cope with the stress and frustrations of daily life. It also gives me a chance to take a break from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. After a long day at work, I look forward to getting out and going for a climb, a hike, or a run. It's the perfect way to clear my head and refocus my energy. It helps me to manage my anger and frustration in a positive way and gives me a chance to enjoy the beauty of the world around me. With the pandemic keeping us all inside, I've had to get creative with my workouts. As a full-time mom, I'm always on the go, but I was finding ways to stay active even while stuck at home. I did some yoga on TV and running around the yard with my wheelbarrow, or I pulled the kids behind my bike. I used the 7-minute workouts on my phone, which was a great way to stay fit. It's important to stay active and find ways to stay healthy during this time, and I'm determined to make the most of it. Also, taking a break from the hustle and bustle of life can be a great way to refresh the mind and body. I'm lucky to live in an area where I can get outside and enjoy the beauty of nature. Even if you can't get out, you can still reap the benefits of nature by opening windows and sitting on a porch, or by taking a few moments to look at landscape photography or nature videos. My heart rate slows and my stress levels decrease when I'm surrounded by nature, a feeling that scientific research supports. I often take a moment to close my eyes and imagine standing in a beautiful meadow, feeling the sunshine on my skin and the breeze through my hair. By doing this, I'm able to take a mental break and refresh in a way that helps me stay balanced. At the end of my day, I take time to relax and reflect. After getting my kids to bed, I take a hot bath and settle in with a good book or a journal dedicated to my favorite hobby. Before I go to sleep, I write in my journal. Rather than dwell on the mistakes I made during the day, I write down my wins and accomplishments so I can look back on them and remember what I achieved. Taking this time to relax and reflect helps me stay healthy and balanced as I go into a new day. I believe that gratitude is a key to mental health and happiness. I've seen the evidence that it can even be an effective treatment for depression. That's why I make sure to gratitude practice in my life. For me, this means writing down the wins of my day and then talking to my Heavenly Father in a prayer of gratitude. My family also takes time at dinner to express what we're grateful for. Whatever works for you, make sure to take time out of your day to practice gratitude. You won't regret it. I'm winding down for the night, and I try not to spend too much time looking at screens before bed. If I do, I try to find something calming to watch, like a documentary or even a YouTube video on this channel. It's surprisingly peaceful and relaxing. Then it's off to bed. I believe in the power of self-care, especially in this day and age. We're so inundated with technology and media these days that it's easy to lose sight of what's important. That's why I'm a big proponent of limiting our time in front of the television. That doesn't mean we can't watch TV, but it's important to choose programs that are calming rather than overstimulating. Additionally, it's important to make sure we're taking time out of our day to focus on the things we enjoy. For me, that's carving out 2 hours a week to work on a hobby, whether it's painting, writing, playing a musical instrument, or exercise. Taking time to do something we love can be a great way to take a break from the craziness of everyday life. I'm also sure to get some social time in to keep my relationships strong. I'm finding that despite the challenge of the current situation, connecting with old friends and developing new relationships has become an even bigger priority in my life. Even though we're all stuck at home, it's important to remember that social connections are absolutely essential for our mental health. Once a week, I make sure to do something special for myself, like a spa day or a night out on the town. By using these daily habits, we can help prevent depression and keep our minds healthy. By taking some time for yourself each day and following these tips, you can help protect your mental health and work on preventing depression. So don't give up hope. You can get through this difficult time. If you're struggling with depression, anxiety, or any other mental illness, you should know that you are not alone. It can be hard to find the strength to face these issues, but you are stronger and braver than you realize. To learn more about therapy and mental health, I recommend checking out our other video in this channel on loneliness and isolation. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself.